What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, I want to talk about a story that dropped, I guess, a couple of days ago, but it's been really picking up some steam with more information as it's been coming out. This story right here is out of Chicago, Illinois. Shout out Chicago. Damn, it's been a while since I said it, but I'm back with it. And it's involving this guy right here, which I think is a total idiot. The guy you see up here, his name is Charles Leto, L-E-T-O. He's 55 years old. This guy's charged with murder after shooting two teens, 114, 115. Now, as you can see, this guy is white. And the two teens he shot, pictured here, are black. And it's going to be a whole bunch of people talking about race in this and hate crime and all this other stuff. I'll leave that to them. But I want to go and talk about the information that's out right now and why I think this man that you see up here is an idiot that's scared of his own damn shadow and the provocation for what he did. And I have the video and I'll show it to you guys too in this video. It's uncalled for. Take a look at this and we'll come back and talk about it.
Our top story at 4, new details coming out about a deadly shooting at Douglas Park. One of the teenage victims identified as a relative of Laquan McDonald. Police sources tell us the suspect is a Chicago Park District employee who had been working as a lifeguard.
There are questions now about what led up to that confrontation. WGN's Angelica Sanchez is live at Grace Memorial Church, where family and friends of the teens were shot are gathering.
That's right. Good afternoon. We learned through Alderwoman Monique Scott that the alleged gunman in this case is still in police custody and again was a lifeguard at Douglas Park. She says Park District employees are not allowed to carry weapons on the job. While much is unknown about what led up to this shooting, she says nothing justifies this use of violence against kids. Alderwoman Scott joined the family of 14-year-old Jeremy Harrod today inside Grace Memorial Church. We learned the UIC prep sophomore is in the ICU of Stroger Hospital fighting for his life after being shot in the neck Thursday night. He was shot alongside a second teen boy, 15 years old. He passed away from his injuries. Alderwoman Scott says the man in custody is in his 50s and a Chicago Park District employee. WGN has learned the shooting was caught on video and showed the man working on his bike just before opening fire. Meantime, the Chicago Sun-Times is reporting that an initial police report says the lifeguard told officers he felt he was being attacked. WGN Investigate spoke with a person who knows the lifeguard who said he would not do something like this unprovoked. But again, today, a press conference here inside Grace Memorial Church is calling on the Cook County State's attorney to file charges against him.
I don't know the situation. I do know that it was an employee of the Chicago Park District, a lifeguard. We don't know the circumstances behind it, but I can say that this is a heinous crime that happened to a 14 and a 15-year-old.
There is absolutely no justification to shoot a child in the back anywhere, let alone a public pool and park.
Now, in a statement earlier today, the Chicago Park District says that they have closed down the Douglas Park pool out of respect for what happened, that they are providing resources for staff and members of the community. People will see an increased security and police presence at Douglas Park today. City leaders do say that this was an isolated incident and insist that the park is safe for families in the community. Now, we did try to reach out to the family of the 15-year-old boy that died in the shooting. Efforts to reach them today have so far been unsuccessful. Live in Lawndale, Angelica Sanchez, WGN News.
We are following breaking news. The alleged gunman in the deadly shooting of a teen in Douglas Park is expected to be charged tonight, according to WGN sources.
Andrea Medina is live outside Area 4 Police District with details and a look at newly obtained surveillance video. Andrea.
Hi, Jackie and Taman. Now, the surviving teen remains in intensive care at Stroger Hospital. That surveillance video that we have obtained shows what unfolded before and after the shooting, and we do want to warn you, some of the footage you're about to see may be disturbing to watch. Surveillance video from a police pod camera obtained by WGN through a source captures the moments leading up to a shooting at Douglas Park on Thursday. The footage shows a Chicago Park District lifeguard working on his bike as a group of teens approaches. In the video, the man then jumps up and opens fire on the teens, which we have frozen. Shortly after, the man is seen kneeling on the ground with the gun lying next to his knee. According to the medical examiner, 15-year-old Marjay Dotson was shot in the back and pronounced dead. 14-year-old Jeremy Harrod, a sophomore at UIC College Prep, was shot in the neck and remains hospitalized. At a press conference at Grace Memorial Church yesterday, the attorney for both teens firmly denies that there was any altercation or provocation involving the suspected shooter.
No justification to shoot a child in the back anywhere, let alone a public pool and park. But we'll get to the bottom of it.
The Sun-Times reports that the man told police he has a concealed carry license and claimed he opened fire after the teens allegedly followed, attacked him, and tried to steal his bike, saying he acted in self-defense. But the attorney for the teens say both boys were unarmed and argues that prosecutors should pursue hate crime charges against a suspected shooter. The senior pastor of Grace Memorial, speaking on behalf of the families, echoes that call.
I need justice to be swift. I need it to be exact. I need it to be strong in this matter.
Now, a source tells WGN that the man who has been in custody since the shooting is currently in the process of being charged now and will likely stay detained until his first court appearance. Now, the specific charges have not been made public just yet. We have reached out to the man's attorney, who have decided not to comment at this time.
Hey guys, you've seen it. And I'm just going by the video of what I seen, right? And I want you to go back and look at the video. This is what I saw. Some of y'all might see something different. I'll let you know. This is the thing. When they were walking up, the young boy with the dreadlocks or the locks or whatever, the twist in his head, pictured over here, right? He was walking. There was an adult lady that came as this guy was down on the ground with his hand in his bag. Now, he seen that group of kids coming. They wasn't really paying him no attention. Innocently, the boy with the dreadlocks in his head, it was an older woman behind him that stopped. When she stopped, he stopped because she was in his way, and then he turned and went between her and the guy, but he was close to the guy, and I think the guy thought he was trying to make a move on him and instantly jumped up with the gun. Another thing is this, what I think is messed up. He was sitting down there, and it seemed like he had his hand on the gun already. Like, okay, if they make a move, I'll do something. Scary as hell. I think he was scared. He saw them kids coming. They weren't even paying attention. You notice when he pulled the gun out, everybody started backing away. He shot the dude in the dreads, with the dreads. He shot him because he was close to him. He thought he was making a move. Then he shot the other boy that was some distance away from him. Think about that. Scary as hell. That's how I see it. Now, you know, people bring up race and stuff. I'll leave that to them. But I mean, all the stuff is not out. But what I will say is this. He can't claim self-defense. There was no imminent threat. Both them teams were unarmed. They didn't look threatening to me. That's 2. 3 is he lied when the police came. Oh, they was trying to rob me. Oh, they was trying to steal my bike. The typical bullshit. Trying to get yourself out of trouble. See, that's the thing. Yeah, people get these concealed carry license and stuff like this, and something pop off. You better be responsible and damn sure the reason why you pulled that trigger. And he has no reason. He has no reason. Now, more information to come out. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, looking at the video from just seeing it, because this is all surface right now, ain't none of this other stuff came out. This guy looked like a fucking idiot. And he was scared of his own shadow. He was scary as hell, and he reacted when the kid moved next to him. I'm going to tell you something. Another thing, too. A lot of young kids nowadays, I don't think a lot of them are taught basic social habits. And I'll give you an example. I was going in the store the other day, and a kid just walked right in front of my face, like bumped me and everything, just right in front of my face. Because they be so focused on where they going. And if you look at the guy with the dreads, when he was walking, the lady stopped. He probably had something on his mind. He went between her and him, and my man just jumped up and react. There's a lot of kids that do that nowadays. You know what I'm saying? They're not thinking, they bump into you. It's a normal thing. But You could have jumped up and waited till you knew it was a threat to pull the gun. It seemed like he had his hand on the gun in the bag already. Because it didn't look like he was working. He might have been working on the bike, but he acted like he was digging this up because he was scared, I think. That's my honest opinion. And he looks like an idiot. And he going to have to explain that shit. You know what I'm saying? But either way, man, it's unfortunate. 2 kids dead. Family don't want to speak up, and that's a good thing. Don't get on the news and say nothing yet. You know what I'm saying? And this guy made a stupid-ass decision that makes him look stupid. And ain't anybody feeling bad for him. We'll see what happens with this. But made both these, one of the boys got shot in the neck and he survived, but he's, still fighting for his life. Kid's dead for nothing. All because somebody fearful. Sound like to me. Because I was up here looking at the comments and people like, oh, people are tired of the criminals. And they didn't even look like they was threatening or committed a crime. We're not even going to do that. Let's be honest here. This guy, at 55 years old, you don't know how to read men or children? Just saying. Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.